Baltimore City officials will release new details today on financial relief for restaurant owners struggling during the pandemic. WMAR 2 News' Mark Roper is live outside of our house Remington. Mark, how can restaurant owners get the help they need to stay in business?
Good morning, Ashley. Well, $6.5 million will be available to restaurant owners who are struggling to stay open during the pandemic. And this Thursday, the application period begins. But this Thursday is also the same day where at 5 o'clock that evening, places like our house here will have to limit the number of customers seated both inside and outside. Baltimore City Mayor Jack Young is reinstating COVID-19 restrictions just in time for Thanksgiving. The mayor tells people if you're having people over your house, you can't have more than 10 guests at any time, indoors or outdoors. Also starting Thursday, all restaurants will have to close by 10 o'clock at night. Anywhere people tend to gather in large numbers like retail shops, restaurants, malls, places of worship, or casinos will have to do it with fewer people. Businesses catering to the public will only be allowed to do so with about 25% of their usual capacity.
We're kind of already operating at that. The 10 o'clock thing probably stings a lot worse than that. Especially because it's happening 3 days before the Ravens night game, which we'll have to kick everybody out before halftime. But, it is what it is. And just like everything else, we got to try to keep our chins up and keep going and, try to get through this together.
Now, we saw some great weather this weekend, but only Lynette Charles knows how much longer it's going to last. And as we get closer to winter, fewer people will want to be sitting outside in the cold eating a meal. And with restricted seating inside, it's going to be tough for restaurants. Again, $6.5 million in grants will be available to restaurant owners. The application period starts this Thursday, November 12th, and runs through Tuesday, November 24th. We'll find out more details later today, and we'll post that information once we have it on our website, WMAR2news.com. We're live in Remington. Mark Roper, WMAR 2 News.